I walked into Teen Empowerment looking for a job, and what I found was myself.
Hands to the heavens, no man, no weapon formed against, yes, glory is destined. Everyday women and men become legends. Sins that go against our skin become blessings. The movement is a rhythm to us. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice is juxtaposition in us. Justice for all just ain't specific enough.
We're thrilled to welcome you to the 5th Annual Teen Empowerment Rochester Community Luncheon on the Rise.
Each year this event grows, and I believe that it's because those of you who have seen or supported our work in the past have brought others to experience what you've been a part of.
And right now, what we're going to do with this beautiful crowd of people we have here today is bring everyone in this room together.
If Nelson Mandela were giving us advice, he would say, there's one word that we should say as we invoke the presence of the spirit of life, and that would be Ubuntu, which means I am because we are.
Focus. Focus. Oh, almost.
What has always struck us about TE is the level of individual responsibility and accountability it places on its youth organizers. And to say that they respond to this challenge is a vast understatement.
Today you will hear stories of individual change, but the power that young people have to organize and influence their peers is far greater as they become agents of social change.
Somewhere in the dream we had an epiphany. Now we right the wrongs in history. No one can win a war individually. It takes the wisdom of the elders and young people's energy. Welcome to the story we call victory. The coming of the Lord, my eyes have seen the glory.
You help young men and women. When they were down, you pushed them and you pushed them to strive harder and lifted them up, made them shine, believe in themselves. Also, leave the crying behind. Your eagerness to feed young minds with knowledge. Watching me grow from high school to college. You're like a dad to me, Mr. C. You're like a dad to me, Mr. C. I'm going to save you a graduation seat.
I'll be there.
You saw me when no one else did. You saw that little girl who was doubting and you showed me how to believe. You go hard for what you do. You're dedicated to everything and every person. But in that library, you have one strict rule: no cursing. And it's not just about me. It's about all of us. Thank you.
The words of the youth speak the truth, and that is why this year we present you, Derek Coley, with the 2015 TE Peacemaker in Action Award.
I'm overjoyed and I'm overflowing. I'm born and raised, I'm a Rochester product, Genesee Hospital, all right? 1961, baby, all right? The youth worker, they have to deal with all these biased images of the young people. The words that's used to describe some of their behaviors are thugs, thuggish, animals. So when you have people that are viewed as less than human, it's easy to just punish them and throw them away. But that's not what we do.
All right.
A youth worker is a professional person. It's a workforce that needs money put into it so we can do the things that we need to do with our young people. You saw some beautiful, wonderful young people, and it's amazing what tough love and discipline and steadfastness can do for a young person.
And it even takes lives and sins. Young gets back to heaven. Got some brothers on the corner screaming loud and toting weapons. And yet it gets worse. I'm talking lack of education. So again I'll say. So again I'll say.
Send my shots to oppression. Come and join TE, that is never a question. You might enjoy a dialogue, learn a little lesson, or come to open mic night, your talents are a blessing. And bring art, stop the beef, be smart, need a restart, so we start to peace march. You wanna be proud of your city when you pass through, so come and join TE and make some cash too. That's good. Anybody else nervous? Just me? Okay. name is Majazi JK. I'm a third-year student at RIT, currently working on my BS in marketing. The day I walked into Teen Empowerment for the first time, I was not who I am today. I did not have any confidence. I was not a leader. I did not have drive or much courage. I didn't even have hair. Right. I walked in the door looking for a job. I found so much more. Because of Teen Empowerment, I've been given opportunities otherwise I never would have been able to experience. I've been in dialogues with young men and women struggling to overcome poverty, as well as affluent business people. Both have taught me important lessons, from the value of a dollar to the value of investments and the value of our community. I've helped orchestrate a peace march with hundreds of people. I've met with the superintendent of schools in the district and helped demonstrate the importance of school environment with my TE family. I've even been a lobbyist in Albany to try to raise the budget for city schools in the state. How's it going, Robot? I'm a president of a club on campus and a Rochester City Scholar. Special thanks to President Dessler and Dr. Johnson.
I'm gonna invite President Bill Dessler and the entire RIT crew to come on up and accept the Champion for Youth Leadership Award for 2015.
Our community has been so enriched by the young people we have embraced from Rochester through these programs. They have brought to our community far more than we have given to them.
2015 marks the first graduating class of the City Scholars from RIT. These are people who otherwise may not have been able to afford school.
It's a privilege to serve these students, but it's also an obligation for all of us in Rochester to deal with this very real problem. If we don't deal with this problem, we have no future. It's just as simple as that.
This isn't just an investment on the youth, but a city as a whole and the institution of RIT. These men and women can go on to inspire future generations to go further and help the city.
And I'm hoping that the program my wife and I started to provide free rides for Rochester City School District graduates, I hope this becomes a real financial problem for RIT. So if you have young people in mind, tell them to work hard in high school, take a college-bound curriculum, and money will not be what stops them from attending a first-rate college.
We have put together a short video that showcases the collaboration between RIT and many other organizations.
The kind of change in this kind of collaboration with Teen Empowerment and MOCA and RIT, and I'm sure Teen Empowerment with others, it's not really a hand down, it's this kind of collaborative, organic development.
So Teen Empowerment, back at you. You're doing great things. This is important work. Thank you.
Fortunately for me, I had TE. But it's a lot of youth out here that don't know the truth, with voices and talents that they can't express, so they make bad decisions to relieve the stress. But how can we label them or judge them without giving them the resources to change? That's like planting a flower, expecting it to grow without giving it any rain.
Beautifully scarred with a beautiful heart, God's work of art. Believing you matter was the hardest part.
TE works because youth are valued the minute they walk in the door, not because they are in need, which they may be, but because we need them and the assets they bring to change our communities.
But I am a flower for the youth, because when I speak, I plant seeds that reproduce. And I've been granted this opportunity, and with my voice, I will help my community.
If we don't have young people who have real life experience involved in creating the solutions, we will continue to fail.
And I don't just speak for me, I speak for all the muted youth. And I will not be silenced. I will speak our truth. Because before TE, I felt like I was nobody. But when you add me and TE, I am the sum of this body. And with your help, TE will continue to rise. Thank you.